much later. Vasquez can't defend. He's got the outside line for the second part, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force him off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at it.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Frisch on the bottom.
Richard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As they're still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging. And to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Abramitis is ahead. There's going to be a race to the line. Who is going to get it?
I don't know, I just woke up from a little nap. It's a little dark, but you guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
Keep it up, Blue Jumper. Just gonna send it.
Gonna be a good day. Just gonna send it. Jesus. Gonna be a good day. Just gonna send it.
All right. Welcome. We're running a little behind here, so we'll speed it up a little bit. All right, welcome to Championship Night here at FastTrack Sim Racing, presented by iRacingIFlag.com. Use FastTrack 15 at checkout to save 18% off of your order at their wonderful websites. Go ahead and check them out. Go ahead and buy yourself some cool stuff they got over there. All right, we're gridding up here. Like I said, we're a little behind, but quickly, here are your 4 championship eligible drivers tonight. The 51 of Clifton, the 12 of Knapp Senior, the 48 of Marble, and the 4 of Musau, Jacob Musau, because there's a couple of them. All right, those are your 4 championship drivers. All right, so we're gonna mute that because he's gonna distract me. All right, here's the grid. Give me 1 second. Tyler Marble with his like 90th pole of the season, starting out the right way here at championship race, and Kyle Knapp, another championship contender, and Jacob Musau, another championship contender, all starting 1, 2, and 3. It don't get any better than that. Holy cow. Wesley Gant 4th, Eddie Musau 5th, Cody Matthews 6th, Brian Conklin 7th, Ryan Haynes 8th, Chris Calgill 9th, Brendan Saylor 10th, Ryan Sherwood 11th, Kyle Oakley 12th, Clifton 13th, 14th, Mark Sabat, Christopher Hall 15th. Breaking news, Jeremy Clifton is having connection issues. Your 4th championship eligible driver choosing not to qualify, has been having connection issues throughout practice. Hopefully it will stay put and stay solid so you can have a chance to play for this championship. All right, let's get rid of the grid here. Let's pull up the ticker. Large ticker. Text. All right. Pace car is off. However, they will not go green until they hit the restart zone way over in turns 3 and 4. And then we're going to go green here. Get rid of that for everybody. Green flag is out here for the 2nd annual iRacing iFlag Fast Track Truck Series Championship. Tyler Marble leads the charge through the dog leg. Musow wants a piece of that action of the lead here. 1, 2, and 3 currently are your championship drivers. Like I said on the onset, Jeremy Clifton had connection issues, starting in the rear, dodging some guys bouncing off the wall as we speak. I just seen it there on the other camera angle. Let's get to a little TV static here while these guys are all together. But as I stated, I seen the 12 was calling for the lead. We're going to get back to a different TV camera angle, see if we can't catch that. Kyle Knapp looking to grab P2 here. Oh, they're going to be 3 wide for the lead here. Like I said, all 3 of these guys are championship contenders tonight. Not giving an inch here, doing all they can, want to get into that clean air. We're going to get to some other graphics here shortly as these guys start to spread out a little bit. Don't want to miss any of the recent action as we speak right now. Tyler Marble not cutting the dog leg that time, chooses to keep it up on the racing surface. There you have it. Kyle Knapp will be your leader on lap number 3 of 124. Let's see if he settles in, settles down, saves some tires, or is he going to check out and try to gap these guys and then let them do the work to try to reel them back in. As I was watching these guys in practice, there were lots of guys getting loose on older tires. So Kyle Knapp just ran the fastest lap of the race, as you see on your screen there, 27.4. Currently has 2/10 of a second lead over Jacob Musow. Tyler Marble looks like he's just settling in P3, perhaps saving a little bit of tire. But he's got Kyle Knapp's teammate, one of his teammates, Wesley Gantz, is currently in 4th. May give Tyler a little bit of trouble, make him drive his truck a little harder just to help his teammate out. All right, let's get with the other championship contender here, see what he's doing. Did have some connection issues, like I said, in practice. And looks like he's already passed a bunch of trucks. They're already up to P11. Started P13th. Camera angles on. There we go. That's a better camera angle right there. Oh, yeah, I like this one. So Clifton is going to cut the apron, try to get by a 39 of Ryan Haynes. Turns 3 and 4 right here is probably some of the most important corners on the racetrack. You can gain spots, lose spots, kill your tires all in that same corner. It's a long sweeping corner, kind of like New Hampshire, where you just got to really take it easy, get the car as straight as possible, make the straightaway as long as possible. You'll get oh boy, oh, Cody Matthews cut it down to the apron at the last possible second. Oh my goodness, good on him. Some good racecraft there. He's like, I'm getting out of this fucking hornet's nest. Holy shit, that could have been ugly. So kudos to Cody Matthews there in the Buc-ee's truck, the Busy Beaver. Woo, let's get back to the lead here real quick. Oh yeah, Kyle Knapp, like I said, is going to try and stretch this lead out as far as he can and make the P2 and P3 stay put, or make them chase him and maybe use up their tires. So we'll see how this strategy pays out. Phoenix is a tire eating racetrack, so we'll see if this pays dividends or bites them in the rear. All right, quickly, as they are like I said, we were having some technical issues before the broadcast started. Luckily I got it started on time. I was getting a little nervous there. So I got some graphics we're going to pull up here quickly as the field is a little thinned out now. We'll stay with the battle of the 48 truck here in the 4. And we're not going to go to the graphics right now because Tyler Marble is going to get by Jacob Musow for P number 2. Looks like he doesn't want the 12 of Kyle Knapp to get too far ahead. So he's like, all right, Mr. Musow, I got to get by you and try and chase after that 12 truck so he doesn't get too far away and enjoy all that clean air. So, all right, so that battle seems to be over. So quickly, we're going to go to the graphics here. All right, there's your playoff grid. These are all the drivers that made it into the playoffs at the beginning of the playoffs 9 races ago. And as you see, as it keeps going, the graphic keeps going to the right, we've whittled it down to 4 drivers: Clifton, Nat Marble, and Jacob Musow. All right. Also, we'd like to give a shout out to all of our sponsors: Fast Eddie's, Hot Rods out of Cato, New York, SimRacerHub.com, and most importantly, iRacingIFlag.com. This is their second year they've stepped up with us. They're gracious enough to become our title sponsor. They're also gracious enough to give away a free iFlag to these eligible drivers you see on the list here. Somebody on that list tonight is winning a free iRacing iFlag, courtesy of Jeff Brown and iRacingIFlag.com. So if these guys don't win a flag tonight, they can surely head over to the website, iRacingIFlag.com, use FastTrack 15 at checkout, and they will be able to save 18% off of your order. Doesn't have to be a league member. It can be anybody out there in iRacing land. Go ahead and get yourself an iFlag. They have iFlag like podiums, like where it's a little holder. You can put your iFlag in, and you can customize it with your logo, your league logo, your kid's name, your name. Hell, it don't matter. They got little podiums they can put the iFlag in. So go ahead and check them out, iRacingIFlag.com. So I'm very gracious for Mr. Brown to step up to the plate and put his name on our title sponsor. All right, let's get back to the racing here. Sorry, we were rushing through it here, having a little technical difficulties before the green flag came out. So we're all settled in now. Looks like the drivers are all settled in. Ricky Bobby Palmer watching. Thank you, sir. Championship race here tonight at Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series. Tyler Marble, Kyle Knapp, Jacob Musow, and Jeremy Clifton are your championship eligible drivers. Clifton on the old struggle bus because he was having connection issues in practice, chose not to qualify just so he wouldn't be a hindrance to his fellow league members. I'm going to click on something to see where his connection. Yeah, he's at a 375 ping right now. However, I don't see his truck blinking at all, so he might be in the clear right now. But then again, I'm not in my truck, so I don't know if these other guys might be seeing a more upper flash, but usually I can see it too. Hopefully his truck stays steady so he can battle these guys up front, and hopefully he'll get back up to the front eventually. All right. The last round was 3 races. It was what was it? Vegas, Homestead, and Martinsville, I believe. I have that right. Clifton won, Knapp won, and then Tyler Marble won Martinsville last week. So all those guys cashed their tickets in the last 3 weeks, and Jacob Musow made it in on points. And with the kind of season Jacob Musow has been having this year, I'm sure he's just plain old ecstatic that he made it into the championship round, because, man, the beginning of the season, him and his brothers were just, those guys had bullseyes on their trucks like week in and week out, getting wrecked, getting dumped. They had the speed, but just not the luck. They would just constantly just get bombarded, and they're out there just minding their own business, and boom, I mean, target after target. It's crazy. So congratulations to Jacob for really stepping up to the plate, putting his old testicles up on the dashboard, and really muscling his way through to the top 4. Kudos to him, kudos to his team, and looking forward to racing Mr. Musow next Monday in the Cup Series for our championship race there too. Even though he's not one of the drivers eligible for the championship, I'm sure he'll be pretty strong over there in the Cup car. All right. Let's get a little shout out to BC here, Brian Conklin. Get over a little bit of sickness last week. Wasn't there for the Martinsville race, but it looks like he's feeling better. Had a hell of a run going in the Cup Series at Martinsville the other nights. That's still an overzealous driver that is no longer in the league for obvious reasons. ruined Brian's top 5 run he had going at Martinsville last Monday night in the Cup Series. So Brian Conklin loves himself some Martinsville. He hated that he got dumped. He had the pace. He was keeping up with the leaders there for quite a while, and made a decision to stay out on older tires. And he was holding up the newer tires there for a little while, and unfortunately, like I said, an overzealous driver that just does some stupid crap out there. Dumped him, wrecked him, felt no remorse, and I removed him from the race. That's the first time I've ever removed somebody from an actual race in Cup Series and Truck Series. So I had enough, and I lost my cool, and he's no longer with us. So all right, enough of that nonsense behind the scenes stuff. Get back with the leader here. I'm gonna do a quick race rundown here. All right, Kyle Knapp took the lead on lap 3, 4-ish or so from Tyler Marble, as Tyler Marble really skated up in 3 and 4, and that opened the door for him to get underneath. So Kyle Knapp, your early leader. Tyler Marble has led a lap, but leading a lap don't mean shit in this championship race. You gotta beat the 3 other drivers for a chance at that championship. So we got Jacob Musow in 3rd. We got Wesley Gant, the former pizza man, in 4th. Like we just talked about, Brian Conklin in 5th. Brandon Saylor, always he's a hit and miss kind of guy. He has speed, but sometimes the speed bites him in the rear. Had a tough night at Martinsville last week. Some tracks he's really fast at, some tracks he kind of struggles, but always just a smooth driver. Consistent driver is what I was looking for. Here we have it, Clifton, your other championship contender. Started way back at P13, already up to P7. Connection issues don't seem to be a problem as we speak, as his car looks pretty solid on the screen there. Ryan Sherrill, P8. Eddie Musow, the brother of championship contender Jacob Musow. Let me find him here. Where is he? Oh, there he is, number 6. Currently in P9. Kyle Oakley, another strong contender, having a little bit of trouble here tonight. P10 just got passed by Mark Zabak for P10, so that puts Oakley to 11th. Cody Matthews is 12th, the Bucky's machine. Ryan Haynes in the 39. 13th, Chris Cowgill, 14th, and Christopher Hall rounds out your top 15. Just like any other league out there for the most part. Where the hell? Oh, there he is, 38. Car counts, attendance tends to struggle as we get closer to the end of the season. Either A, people lose interest because they're out of the points battle. B, family commitments get in the way, or C, people just simply get burnt out, or D, they don't like me or the league and they say fuck you, I'm out. So to have 15 for a championship race isn't horrible. It's not great. Me as league owner would like to see better, but I can't really force these guys to show up. Our Cup Series, on the other hand, on Monday nights didn't really seem to have that problem throughout the playoffs. We had 25 for Martinsville, which is it's okay, but the previous race before that, Homestead, we had over 30, well over 30. So to be that deep into the playoffs, this deep into the season, to have that many cars show up for a Cup race, my hat's off to all the Cup drivers in our Cup Series. Much appreciated. Makes it all this hard work worthwhile for the league admin, for our broadcaster, because broadcasters don't want to broadcast races with very small fields. So 15 is not too shabby. Over 30 for Austin Green and the Ghost Racing Network. Pretty damn good, if you ask me. Martinsville race was a little shaky. We had a couple of long green flag runs there in that race in the Cup Series, but then, you know, just one caution happens, and then the old yellow fever sets in, and you know, yeah, just kind of tore things up there at the end. All right. Ooh, Tyler Marble bounces it off the wall just a little bit, just a kiss. He's being really hounded by the 4. Not sure if that's making the 48 use up his tires or making him drive harder than he wants to. Sometimes you got to pick and choose your battles at this point in the race. Do you want to be hounded by a driver and use up your tires, or you just want to pull over and let him go Oh, we got a caution. We got a caution. Let's see what we got here. Previous crash. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, didn't look like he hit anything. Let's take a look. Oh man, stayed off the wall. Oh, the 20. Oh, Mark Sabak. We got to go in the cockpit of this one. Ooh. If your butt holding a pucker up just now, then you ain't breathing. Holy cow. Let's take a look at the 20 drifting through the corner here. Oh, doing his best Kyle Larson at Eldora. Watch this. Whoa. Holy shit. Dang. That was close. Oh, my goodness. The hair on his chinny chin chin. Oh, yeah. Good stuff there, Mark Sabak. Way to avoid that one. Good golly, Miss Molly. All right, let's get back to live TV, shall we? Next lap. Let's get fast forward a little bit. Everybody down pit road. 48 to 12. Let's get out of this camera angle. Ooh, the 51 overshot his pit stall a little bit. Let's see what the leaders are doing. Kyle Knapp. It's probably going to be 4 tires. Tyler's right, taking right sides. Kyle, right sides. Jacob Musa, right sides. I see Wesley Gann on my left monitor. Yeah, they're all taking 4 tires. It's a no-brainer here at Phoenix. Who will win the... Kyle Knapp wins the battle off pit road, barely. All right, we're going to have a restart here on lap 33 of 124. Be curious what the tire wear was there. Let's wait for these guys to catch up to the pace car. Jeremy Clifton, Jeff Marble up here in the FastTrack TV booth. Man, looks like you started P13th. Choose not to qualify because of your connection issues, but so far you've passed a lot of trucks, man. Tell us how the truck's feeling real quick.
It's all right. I'm just trying to take it easy. I don't want to. Honestly, I know I'm running for a championship. I just don't want to screw anybody else's race up with my internet issues.
Well, up here in the up in the TV booth, way up on top of the racetrack, I haven't seen you blink once. So don't be afraid to go out there and rub some paint. If the guys are bitching about you, then obviously give some room. But from my end, you look solid, so go out there and get him, man. And looks like the pace car is going to be pulling off, and I'll put you back in your room. Good luck.
Thanks, Jeff.
Get myself back up to the broadcast booth. There we go. All right, pace car is coming off. Ryan Haynes catching back up to the field. We're going to have a restart here on lap number 35 at the line. To see if Tyler Marble be's a little more aggressive on the restart along with Jacob Musa to try to get ahead of this 12 truck so they can control the clean air. Nice launch by all the drivers. Tyler Marble keeping it up on the racing groove, making sure Wesley Gann doesn't get a run to his right side on the high lane. I hate this camera angle. Let's get back to this one. There we go. Tyler Marble looking to do a little crossover down the back straightaway. Oh, he's wanting that lead. Here he goes. He's going to send it down into turns 3 and 4 to see if he can get the grip off the corner. Not so much as the 12 has momentum, but Tyler Marble really cuts the apron to try to make it a shortcut. Let's see if he can't get clear going into 3. Rolls that yellow line, the Harvick line. Trying to not come up into him, but also trying to keep the momentum. Gets it done so far. Thought about doing a little side draft as I can see him wiggle his truck there. Can't battle too much longer. Both you guys are going to use up your tires and allow Jacob Musa in on the party here. Looks like Tyler Marble had his chance there. This is the part where I would just settle in, try to stay with him a little bit, not burn up the tires. Because if this thing stays green, tire management is huge. Looks like he had his chance there, so I would just stay put right now if that was me, but I'm not behind the wheel. And I don't feel the pressure. I don't have the pressure of a championship race. I'm just a fat guy in a computer seat calling the race. Let's see, Clifton has caught up to this lead pack. We're going to have all 4 championship drivers underneath, though. Nice warm closey blanket here pretty soon. Oh, Wesley Gann almost bounces it off the wall on corner exit. Oh, man, that was so close. Looking to give Jacob Musa a little run for his money here. Put a lot of pressure on that Ford truck. And as I say that, Brian Conklin put pressure on Wesley Gann here for P number 4. Brian Conklin trying to roll that bottom. Oh, 59 came down just a hair. Keeps all that momentum up in the high lane. The 51 of Clifton's like, y'all just go right ahead and keep battling. I'll sit here, kind of save a little tire. Hopefully you guys mess. Oh, as I say that, the 59 driving too hard and just the ass end steps out. Luckily nobody was collected up in it. Let's take a look at that real quick. Previous crash. Looks like he just, yeah, it just steps out. No harm, no foul. Yeah. Everybody avoids it. Conklin keeps it off the wall. All right. The only reason iRacing pulled a yellow on that, I believe, is because he was facing in the wrong direction, pretty much on the racing surface. So, like I said, no harm, no foul. Let's get Tyler Marble up here in the FastTrack TV booth. Once he gets, we'll let him get by pit wall here first so I don't distract him. I highly doubt he's going to pit right here. All right, good. Now I can talk to him. Tyler Marble, Jeff Marble up here in the FastTrack TV racing booth. Looks like you had a hell of a battle with the 12 truck and the 4 truck there. What do you think, man? You got something for him? Is he using up his stuff? Are you using up your stuff? What are we all doing here? Looks like he had a nice little run there, unable to complete the pass on the last restart. So, how you going out there?
I'm just trying to manage my gaps and manage tires all at the same time. It's hard to tell if he's burning his stuff up or not. We're about the same. The fixed setups allow us to playing field pretty well, and he's pretty good here. So just keep doing what we're doing, and hopefully he'll slip up, and then we can try and take the lead and try to control the race from there.
How was that first round? Was the truck pretty neutral still?
Yeah, the truck felt pretty good. Once that rotates, you'll be able to get back on it. So.
All right, man. Well, good luck out there, and we'll see you on the other side.
Yes, thank you.
Kyle Knapp, Jeff Marble up here in a FastTrack Sim Racing TV booth. Well, you got the lead on lap 3 or 4 or so, kind of setting the pace for these guys and making these guys chase after you. Tyler Marble had a nice little run on that last restart. You held him off. Tell us what's going on out there. How's the truck feel?
Feels pretty good. Yeah, that first run I was just riding, trying to save tires, especially when I was going to go all the way to the end of the fuel run if I could. But yeah, it feels really good. It's a little bit looser than it was in the spring, but we adjusted on it in practice as far as brake bias, and got a pretty good hot rod again.
All right, man. Well, I see the lights are out on the old pace car. We'll let you get back at it, and we'll see you on the other side, sir. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, we'll try to get Jacob Musau at another point in this race. Don't want to leave out the 4th contender here. We're just running out of time. I don't want to stretch these guys for the restart. At least we got 3 of them out of the way. Don't worry, Jacob. We'll try to get to you. Don't want to leave out the Fast Eddie hot rods, guys. Just kind of ran out of time there. It was a quickie yellow. Nobody went down pit road, so it looks like iRacing eliminated one of the pace laps. We are on live TV. Want to make sure of that because I don't want to screw these guys up. All right. Restart number 3 here on lap 43, coming to 44. Tyler with a nice launch this time around. But that bottom lane has the benefit of cutting the apron sooner. They all have to wait until after the start-finish line to change lanes. Tyler Marble's like, well, if I can't get you in the low lane, I'm going to get you in the high lane. Looking for the lead here on lap 44. Let's see if you can't keep that momentum going down the back straightaway. Let's see if Jacob Musau follows suit to try to keep that 12 pin down in the bottom. Nope. He's trying to do a crossover. Try and take advantage of this restart. Oh, that was close. Tyler Marble takes the lead. Oh, bounces it off the wall just a little bit there. Hopefully it doesn't hurt the truck too much. Let's see if there's some paint scraped off that thing. Nice, good. Good to live another day. All right, Tyler Marble taking the lead, wants to control the race, wants to clean air, wants to make the 12 work for it, maybe use up his tires. Dirty air is always a problem in every oval series there is out there in iRacing land. And looks like Kyle tried to cut it down to the apron. All right, looks like Jacob Musau is just thought better of it, just trying to settle in, save a little tire. Maybe we'll get some green flag stops. Let some tire strategy, pit strategy fall into place here. Ooh, 12 really sends it in that time, sent it in pretty hard. If he keeps doing that lap after lap, he's going to really hurt that right front. But however, he does get the nice run through the dog leg, looking to take the lead. Shows his nose to Tyler, but Tyler's going to protect that high lane because he knows there's momentum up there. But if you give him too much space, he'll have just as much as momentum out there. So, all right, let's see. Tyler playing it smart here. Just giving him a lane. Oh, but Musau's going to take advantage of both of these guys tiptoeing through the corners. He's like, you guys want to keep fucking around? Here I come. Here comes the number 4, Jacob Musau, underneath the 12, trying to get the P2 right down the back straightaway, but the 12 has all the momentum off the corner exit. That'll allow Tyler Marble to have a little bit of breathing room, but look, don't look now. Look who is in P4. The 4th truck in the championship race here, started way in the back of the field, had some connection issues, has driven up to P4. Y'all in the top 3 need to fucking watch the fuck out, because here comes that 51 truck, guys. Woo-wee! Brian Conklin in there. Dude, this is pretty damn fun to watch, I ain't gonna lie. All top 4 up to in the front of the field. I can't find him again. There we go. Whoa, 51. Looks like a little loose there through the tri-oval dog leg. Brian Conklin almost trying to take advantage of that, but the 51 gathers it up. Woo! That 12 just keeps poking his nose out there, trying to make Tyler nervous. Tyler looking in his mirror, he's like, man, is the 12 going to send it this corner? I got to protect that corner. I got to defend. 12 is always getting nice runs off of turn number 4 down to the dog leg. He's able to cut down to the apron sooner. Really picks up a little bit of time. However, it looks like he loses it on the back end. Oh, Tyler Marble loose on corner exit, loses some momentum. That'll allow the 12 to close the gap. But right there, the 12 misses the entry there off of the yellow line. That'll allow the 12 ooh. Tyler Marble keeping it up on the racing surface that time. Interesting. He might be experiencing some looseness there on the dog leg. That big old apron. I know in the Cup car, it's almost a death sentence to go down there unless your steering wheel is completely straight. Yes, it'll bottom out, and the SN will swing around before you know it. You can cancel Christmas. Truck series are a little more forgiving as they have a little more suspension travel. They're up off the ground just a little bit more. A little less horsepower too, even though the Cup car doesn't have shit for horsepower, but that's a whole different discussion we can have on how NASCAR has screwed that all up. So, all right, Tyler Marble holding these guys off so far. I'm not sure if he's driving a snot out of it, using up his tires, or if he's just driving a nice, steady, easy peasy pace. Check as you've seen this 37 battling with somebody. Where the hell is the 37 on my leaderboard thing? There he is. Brandon Saylor and Brian Conklin going after it for P5 and P6. Mark Zabak waiting in the wings here for these guys to trade some paint so you can take advantage of it. And a 12 keeps just digging down on the apron, trying to do all he can, changing lines, just trying everything to try to have an attempt to pass the 48 of Tyler Marble. Jacob Musa just waiting in the wings, just waiting for somebody to make a mistake. They're walking away from the 51 truck, though. I don't know if the 51 is to save a little bit of tire or if he used up his tires trying to get by these guys. Excuse me while I take a quick drink. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's glorious. Ice cold Pepsi. Whew. All right. Oh, let's see if we can't. We'll change up the camera angles here a little bit. Make it a little more exciting. That's a pretty good angle there for the dog leg. And the dog leg exit too. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's get to the 12 truck here. And, you know, the other 4 truck. We'll get in the cockpit so we can watch all 3 of these guys here to see what they're doing for lanes. Seeing how much they're throttling down and up. See if anybody's shifting. Turn up the volume on my end so I can hear. 12 got tight off corner exit there. I don't hear any shifting there. No shifting there. Let's get Kyle's truck, see if he's shifting. Nope. Not that time. Let's see if he's shifting into 1 and 2. Nope. Let's see if Tyler's shifting. So if nobody's shifting, that tells me the trucks are still fairly neutral. Usually people start shifting when the trucks get really tight and they just want them to get them to rotate more by downshifting. Ooh, you can hear him working that throttle on corner exit just a little bit. Kyle Knapp loses some ground. Jacob Musa all over the tailgate. Where's the 51 here? Ooh, he's lost a little bit of ground too. All right, looks like we might be getting to the part of the race here where guys are going to have to think about green flag pit stops. Brian and Tyler were telling... Oh, there goes the green flag pit stop strategy. Son of a bitch. They were saying about 75 laps to a tank of fuel. So, yeah. Let's check out the caution here. Previous crash.
All right, guys, let's not get stupid now. This is a championship race. I don't want it being determined because of a caution. Let's get together here.
Amen to that. Don't know what happened here. Let's take a look. It's like, yeah, Cowgill got loose and the 20 Ryan Sherrill kind of filled the hole and made some contact there. So, ugh. Didn't want to see that for 12th place. Yeah, I agree with the 48 truck. We don't want yellows to determine in the championship here. We want these guys to race it out, legit style, and may the best driver and you know, may the best driver win the championship here. So unfortunate. Let's get back to live TV so I don't screw up anything. This is our chance to get with Jacob Musa. Oh, he's coming now. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Musa, Clifton, and Knapp are pitting and Marble stayed out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Is Tyler going to think better of it? Yeah. He's like, fuck. I got to pit. Those guys pit. I don't know if Tyler missed pit road because he was chit-chatting everybody for bringing out yellows, or he's seen them guys come down and he's like, yeah, I think I'm coming down now too. So unfortunately, it's going to lose a bunch of track position. Luckily, he still has about half of a race to get it to get back up there, but that is a kick in the balls to give up that much track position. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, let's get with the Ford truck here real quick and make sure back on live TV so we're not screwing up. Yeah, we're still on live. All right, let's get Musa in here. If he's even on here. Musa? He's not in here. Oh, there he is. Jacob Musa, Jeff Marble up here in a FastTrack Sim Racing truck. FastTrack Sim Racing broadcast booth. All right, man. You've been up there in P3 most of the race. The 51 has passed a lot of trucks, so he's hanging out with you guys. Looks like Tyler Marble either missed pit road or thought better of it, seeing all of you guys come down pit road. But enough about him, enough about everybody else. Let's talk about you. How's the truck feel? And are you just saving tire? You chilling like a villain? What you doing out there?
Yeah, honestly, I'm struggling on the short run speed, so I don't want to keep seeing the cautions, but yeah, I'm saving tire, just chilling behind these guys, seeing where they're running. I couldn't figure out 3 and 4 in the beginning of the race, but watching Tyler and Kyle definitely figured it out. So I think I got speed for him on the long run, so I just got to keep it up here, and hopefully we got a shot at it then.
All right, man, it's been a hell of a battle to watch between all 4 of you guys there. That last restart, fun stuff. And go out there and go get them, and we'll see you on the other side, sir. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, all right. It's back to the broadcast booth. And the pace car lights are off. Pace car is off the racetrack. We're going to get with Wesley Gant on older tires here. Going to lead the charge here into turn number 1. Tyler Marble has fallen all the way back to P12. He's going to have to use up these set of tires just to have a chance. Hope it stays green. He hopes it stays green so he can catch back up, pass a bunch of trucks. Then he's hoping for a yellow so he can get all that track position back. Because these guys are going to check out, and he's going to be mirrored back in traffic. Yeah, the 4 taking big advantage of them fresh tires. Oh, hang on to it, 4. Jacob Musau wanted to go 3 wide, got into the side of the 59. Oh, almost bought the farm. Whew, what a save. Good on the 4 truck. Night almost ends right there. Tried to take advantage of the 12 being stuck in the high lane. So he tried to go low, make it 3 wide, get away from that 12 truck, and it bit him in the rear. Oh, man. All right, so the 4 still alive, not dead yet, can't quit. Tyler Marble using the fucking Larson line here at Phoenix, getting by these guys, seeing red through those goggles. It's a man on the mission right there, biting himself in the ankles for pitting right there. He's going to have to drive the absolute snot out of it just to have a chance here now. 59 is helping him a little by holding up these guys, but that is allowing the 12 to check out. Conklin way up in the Larson line too. Let's get back with the leaders here. I'm losing truck numbers. Where are you, Wesley? There you are. All right, 51 gets underneath. Sailor gets underneath. Jacob Musau underneath. Getting by the guy on the old tires. 3 wide. Be careful, fellas. All right, Musau trying to make up for that FUPA a couple laps ago. Oh, not clear. Not clear. Oh, he almost ended his night right there, trying to hold off the 24 of Sailor in that high lane. Sailor not making it easy. He wants to go out there. Ooh, a little bit of side draft in there. Or, well, I don't know if it was an attempted side draft. I think it just kind of met in the middle. Woo! As I say that, Marble has caught up to Conklin and Sailor. Pretty soon he's going to be with these guys in the 4 and the 51, I'd imagine, but he is really abusing the absolute dog shit out of them tires. I bet you $1 million he is. But you got to do what you got to do to make up that track position for positions lost during that yellow there. Let's see if teammate Brian Conklin plays a little teammate niceness and lets him go. Yes, he does. It's good to have teammates out there sometimes. Oh, Tyler Marble bounces it off the wall a little bit there, trying to get every inch he can of the racetrack. Driving with his hair on fire. He's probably mad as hell. All right, this is the point. This is the part where, okay, you made up a bunch of spots. You restarted 12th. You're up to 4th now. 4th? Yes. 4th. You're right behind the 3 championship contenders. This is the part where you let your tires cool down a little bit. You got your track position back. Let the tires cool down. Maybe past the 4 here as he misses that entry. You gotta take it easy here right now. and settle in a little bit, because if you keep driving like a maniac, Sailor and Conklin are gonna pass you right back here pretty soon. So mission accomplished for track position. Now it's just got to maintain, and give yourself a chance at those top 3 guys. And Jacob Musau's not going to make it easy if Tyler does get to the side of him. Hopefully the 51, hopefully for the 48's sake and the 4's sake, that the 51 catches the 12 and they start mixing it up so these 2 guys can catch back up to those guys, and then all 4 of them can go at it. But we'll see here. It'll be interesting. Looks like Brian Conklin on the struggle bus right now, getting passed by, or almost passed by, the 11 of Mark Zabak. I don't know if Brian's just saving tire or 23. Looks like they got enough fuel to make it to the end. 25, 35, 45. Yeah, my math is right. They should have enough to make it to the end. Tyler Marvel getting underneath. Oh, it looks like he was underneath the. Oh, almost bounces it off the wall right there. Really sends it into. I don't even know what corner this is. 3 and 4. Oh, don't use up your tires there. Let's see what he can do. No, that was 1 and 2. I take that back. This is 3 and 4. Good golly, Miss Molly. I'm still trying to figure out the new configuration. They moved the start-finish line on me. They moved the grandstands, and now I'm all fucked up. All right. Let's take a look, see if we can't get some intervals here. Compare. I want to compare somebody, and it's not working. There's a compare button on my software. There we go. All right, we don't want that one. Let's move up 1 car here. This is the one we want. 7/10 of a second. No, that ain't right either. These guys are 6/10 behind the leader. Nope, that ain't right either. Tyler Marvel's a second, almost 2 seconds behind the leader. I don't know what that plus 0.7 is, because I know he ain't 7/10 behind the Ford truck. Anywho, that software ain't working worth a crap. Let's get rid of it. Boom. All right, Tyler Marble looking trying everything to get by the Ford truck here. He's like, well, if I can't get you down low, I'm gonna try and go up top here. Try to get the momentum down the back stroke. Oh, you got a lot of momentum right there. See if he peeks a nose on corner entry. Oh, let's see if he can remember that the next lap, because that really worked up there in that top lane. Let's see if he can keep that nose underneath the Ford truck. Try to complete the pass into turns of 1 and 2. Drives it down onto the apron. Gotta be careful down there, because sometimes it de-wedges the race truck and it'll get loose. If he can maintain door to door right here, he should be able to get him in a 3 and 4. With all this battling going on, they're losing time to the 51 and the 12. Oh, the 48 gets loose. Oh, these guys are just going at it. But the 12 isn't walking away too much. I mean, he is a little bit, but with the 48 and the 4 going at it, they're losing more time. They're both now over 2 seconds behind. 51 of Clifton not really maintaining or losing. He's just holding steady Eddie here. Oh, almost bounced it off the wall there. Looks like that battle between Marble and Musau has calmed down. Well, not so much. Thought it calmed down. Tyler Marble doing everything he can to get by the Ford truck here. Wants to have a chance at the 51. Just stuck in that dirty air. I want to get some more drivers some TV time, but man, you got all 4 championship drivers up in the front. My options are kind of limited right now. I want to focus on the championship battle here. There's no battle for the lead. The battle here is for 3rd. Tyler Marble just drifting it down in the corner entry. So I'd imagine by the time we get to lap 100 or so, 90-ish or so, Musau and Marble will be like, all right, guys, let's bring out a fucking caution, re-rack the thing. Ooh, I hear a car sideways. re-rack the table here and let's have like a 20-lap shootout for the championship, because I know they want that track position back. And looks like Tyler Marble may have used up his tires. He keeps missing the exits. If he keeps doing that, the 24 is certainly going to close the gap. Well, Musau and Marble have picked up a little bit of time on the leader, believe it or not, according to my sim racing apps. Yeah, just a little bit. We'll keep an eye on that gap between Clifton and Knapp. See if Clifton ain't catching him. I know Musau and Marble want the 51 to catch him, so they start going at it and they start losing time, because the 12 has a huge advantage over the field right now as far as clean air. He can do whatever he wants, choose whatever lane he wants, and keeps all the momentum. We are closing it. This race is going pretty fast, actually, even though we've had a couple cautions. It's pretty fun to watch. Just click on the exciting button, see where it takes us. Well, it took us right back to the 48 truck. iRacing thinks is the most exciting battle on the racetrack. I don't think anybody else is battling anybody else. Don't see any kind of side-by-side action going on. Nope, I'm just clicking through everybody. This is the battle for 11th and 12th. Well, I take that back, 10th and 11th. Clifton on the old struggle bus there on exit. See him getting all sideways. Clifton still 0.7 of a second back behind Knapp. And Musau has closed the gap a little bit. Looks like Tyler Marble is falling back. He is now 2.5 seconds back behind the leader. So I'm not sure what happened there in that last green flag pit stop. Like I said, I don't know if the 48 missed pit road because he wasn't paying attention, or he was like, there's no way these guys are pitting. And they all pitted behind him, and he's like, well, fuck, I guess I got to pit now. So that's the story of the race so far. But he has picked up all that track position, so now he's just praying for a yellow. And with the 59 of Wesley Gantz on older tires that last restart, with guys having to take a couple laps to get by him, that he allowed the 12 truck to really open up a nice lead. He had all that fresh air while everybody else was in Wesley's dirty air. So yeah, it's just one of them deals, one of them restart deals. Yeah, Clifton has now lost more time to the 12 truck. Wesley Knapp, or not Wesley Knapp, Jesus Christ, Kyle Knapp. Kyle Knapp Sr. If my math is correct, they can make it to the end. Take a quick little drink break here. Enjoy this. Whoa, Clifton bangs it off the wall a little bit there. Does it again. All right, 37-11 going at still for P6, P7. Sailor is now hunting down the 48s. Oh, 48 bounces it off the wall. They ain't gonna help his cause. .24 is not going to take any prisoners here, as he don't care about the championship guys. He's here to win a race, go out in style here at the end of the season. Tyler Marble did all he could to pass all them trucks, and it looks like he burnt up his tires. Praying for a yellow right now. I can just hear him right now going, oh my God, somebody please make a mistake. But yeah, that sucks. But who knows how it would have shook out. They were still all four together if they were all together on that last restart, or if the yellow even didn't come out. So it'd be interesting to see what would have happened between all four of them guys as far as strategy and tire wear and this, that, and the other. Nothing to see. This is the only battle really going on right now. Mark Sabak and Brian Conklin. Sabak all over the tailgate of the 37 truck. Ooh. Well, Conklin got a nice run off that corner. I thought for sure he got on the gas way too early and just went right towards the wall. But it looks like that was not the case. He just got a tremendous run and got away from the 11 there for a little while. Clifton has closed the gap a little bit. Looks like he's under a second now. Maybe not. That was just because they were going through the corner. Kind of threw the math off there a little bit. Sailor trying to put a move on the 48 truck. I thought he was. Seen him up in the high lane. Jumped the gun there a little bit. Closing in on a final part of this race, the final third. Got about 30 or so laps to go. I'm not good with math. I'll just kind of wing it. Let's get back to the leader here. Just being super smooth, keeping the tires underneath of them. '51 trying to do all he can to keep up with the 12. Musau trying different lanes. Guys are slowly seeing that sand go through the hourglass. They know time is running out here for that championship trophy here at Phoenix Raceway. Running out of stuff to say here. They're all spread out. Let's get back to that battle with the 37 and the 11. It's like the 37 has won this war. Or maybe a battle. Starting to walk away from the 11 truck here. Looks like he's starting to reel in the 24 of Brandon Sailor ever so slightly. All right, we're closing in. Next time around will be 24 laps to go. Software a little laggy behind. Oh man. Yep, Sailor and Marble still going at it. The 37 and the 11 still going at it. 12 out for Sunday drive. 51 saying, come back. Oh, I hear Tyler shifting now. I can hear him all the way down here shifting. Oh, wait, Sailor got by him. What happened? Did he get loose? Let's take a look. Did he miss the corner? Came in pretty hot. Skated up a lane. Really, whoa. Yeah, that'll do it. Truck got loose, Sailor got by. Oh, the 48 just needs a yellow to have a chance at that championship. The 4-2, the 51 also. Because the 12 is in the catbird seat. Making a mockery of the field here. Oh, man. Doesn't look like anybody has anything for the 12 truck, man. He's opening up the gap on the 51. Making the gap even bigger. now I'm running out of things to say. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors again, shall we? There you have it. iRacingIFlag.com, SimRacerHub.com, Fast Eddie's Hot Rods out of Cato, New York. Oh, I had it muted there. I was choking. These are the guys that make it happen for our truck series. So I'd like to thank all of them guys. iRacingIFlag.com for being a title sponsor. Fast Eddie's Hot Rods out of Cato, New York is bringing in some money for these guys for our 5 biggest races. Somebody got paid $30. I cannot remember who that was. I apologize. I think it was Clifton. But anyways, thank you to them guys for putting up the money for these guys. Sadly, we can't give them any money for the end of the season championship as it is not in the budget. All of that budget is in our Cup Series. Let's get rid of that logo so you guys can see what's going on. All the money goes towards the Cup Series as that is our primary division. That's where we put most of our focus. And not taking anything away from these truck drivers, they deserve focus too, but that's where the budget goes. So unfortunately we can't pay these guys any kind of end of the season stuff. They're just here for the glory, here for the virtual trophy, if you will, and also a chance to win an iRacing iFlag tonight. Let's take a look at that real quick. These drivers right there, drivers on that little banner right there are eligible for the iRacing iFlag after this race. Gotta make sure everybody's on there. Let's see, Glenn didn't make it, but he still has a provisional left, so he's still eligible. Tyler's here, Jeremy's here, Kyle's here, both Kyles are here. Mark's here, Brian and Chris. Yeah, so all those guys are still eligible. After the race, we're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna show that live here on Facebook. Hopefully the owner of iRacingIFlag.com is watching. That'd be one Jeff Brown. And yeah, make somebody happy. To be eligible for this, you had to have you needed to be here every single week. And with only 2 missed races with using provisionals, if you didn't have enough starts, you are not eligible. So there you have it. Those are the most committed drivers in the truck series. They showed up week in and week out. Now they have a chance to win an iRacing iFlag. Doing the same thing in our Cup Series. We're giving away a butt kicker. Same thing. Guys that showed up week in and week out are eligible for that butt kicker. That's a nice little prize. It's like almost $300 prize. So that's some serious business right there. All right, let's get back to the racing. Closing in on the end here. Kyle Knapp, I believe he had 6 wins this year. Clifton had 7. Tyler had 3. And I believe Jacob Musow had 2 or 3. So a lot of race wins up here in the top 4 or 5. And yeah. Looks like it's all coming to a full circle here now, no pun intended. The guy that had the second most wins is leading the charge here. But you know what? A yellow could screw all this up for everybody. All it takes is somebody to screw up. We're going to bring out a yellow and have a shootout. But I know the 12 doesn't want to see that. I know the rest of the field does, though. So right now the 12's like probably hyperventilating. No yellows, no yellows, no yellows. Keep it green, keep it. I know whenever I'm leading the race, that's what I'm always saying to myself. I'm trying to hit all my marks, and in the back of my head, I'm like, no yellows, please, no yellows. And it's like the worst feeling in the world when you see that yellow flag come up on your screen. You're like, no, because you know it's going to be an epic shit show for the battle on the next restart. Everybody trying to get what they can get. Closing in on 10 to go here. Championship race, FastTrack Sim Racing Truck Series. Our 2nd season here on iRacing. 3rd season for our Cup Series. Started out with strong fields. We had to whittle away some of the struggling drivers. We had to whittle away some of the guys with attitude problems, racecraft problems. So right now we have our core 15 drivers maybe that's something in the future we can build on, to be determined. We'll see how that goes over the winter time. Well, Knapp has almost a 2-second lead over P2 right now. So it's only inevitable unless a yellow comes out. These guys just have nothing. Brandon Saylor rounding out your top 4. Tyler Marvel with a gallant effort to try and get his track position back, but unfortunately used up his tires, it appears. Story of the race. The race leader just did not come down pit road when the rest of the field did. And unfortunately for the 48, that's just going to end his championship hopes here. It's a sucky feeling, man. We've all been there. I know I've been there before over the years. Work hard all season. They make it to the championship 4 and just come up short in the final race of the season. But there can only be one winner. And right now, the 12 undeniably is the best truck in the field right now, as he just keeps opening up that lead more and more. Coming up the lap 118 out of 124. There really isn't any kind of battles going on. So I really can't see us getting any kind of late race yellow here. Everybody's pretty much by themselves. Nobody trading paint. Oh, whoa, not so fast, Mr. Marble. Let's take a look at these guys for a couple laps, see what happens. This is your battle for 14th. Oh, no, the 20 is a lap car. 77 is in P9. I don't know if somebody just got by somebody, but it appears the 12 is trying to get by the 77. Or not. Maybe the 77 just... Is he on fresher tires? No, he's on the same set of tires. We're not going to stay on these guys too long. I want to focus in on the leaders here. Just want to see what's going on back here. Closing in on 5 to go here at Phoenix. I'm running out of stuff to say. We're closing in on the end. 5 laps to go here at Phoenix Raceway. I don't even know what it's called anymore. What's this fucking track called? Let's see. Phoenix. There. I'm looking at top right. Phoenix Raceway. Boom. That's finalized. Now I can call it the right racetrack. Kyle Knapp putting a lap on the 0-3 of Christopher Cowgill. Chris gives him all sorts of room there. The 12 just holding his breath. Does not want to see a yellow. Wants to bring it home to the end. Super smooth all night long. Haven't seen that truck get sideways once. Seen him get sideways in practice a lot. Maybe he was just testing his limits. Clifton has closed the gap just a little bit. Glenn, if you're watching, well, you ain't watching because you're not on Facebook, so unfortunately you can't watch. You'll have to watch the YouTube thing later. Hopefully you get on Discord. I'll have to type to get on Discord so you can watch the drawing. I'll type to him right now. We're closing in on 1 to go. All right, 1 to go at the line. Kyle Knapp Sr. looking to wrap up his first ever championship here at Fast Track Sim Racing. Couple more turns of the wheel. He will bring home his first ever championship here at Fast Track Sim Racing. No pressure from behind. Gonna do it. He's gonna be the best truck in the field tonight. Kyle Knapp is your 2023 iRacingIFlag.com Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series champion. Wow, what a race. What a race there at the first half of the race. Guys going at it. Some untimely cautions kind of screwing things up here. But there you have it. Kyle Knapp, your Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series champion. All right, we're going to get to a quick commercial break, get these guys up in the broadcast booth waiting room, and we'll talk to them. So don't go anywhere. Also, we're going to spin the wheel for an iRacing iFlag, so don't go anywhere for that. And Tyler Marble giving a little congratulations. Kudos to him. I like it. Some camaraderie out there. Tough pill to swallow, but man, oh man, not everybody can win here. There can only be one winner, and he definitely had the fastest truck tonight. So, all right, let's do a commercial break, and I'll get these guys up here into the broadcast booth. All right, bear with me, guys. I'm trying to find Jacob. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, I got him. Here we go. All right, there you have it. Let's check out our results real quick. We're going to make this quick so we can get to the drawing. Kyle Knapp Sr. completes it. He is your 2023 Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series champion, presented by iRacingIFlag.com. He did it. He did it. He did it. He did it. Race win number 7, I believe, on the season. Great stuff throughout the season. Gentleman driver out there, well deserved. He's going to represent Fast Track Sim Racing quite well. Good kudos to him. Kudos to Clifton from coming from the rear with some connection issues. Really drove it up through the field. Ran out of steam there at the end. Same thing with Jacob Musow. Brandon Saylor finally got by Tyler Marble. Tyler Marble with a pit stop miscue there. Gave up all sorts of track position, at least 11, 12 spots. Gallant effort to try to get back up to the front. Unfortunately, just ran out of time, ran out of tire. Just wasn't meant to be. Brian Conklin with a solid P6 with a hell of a battle there with Mark Sabak late. Kyle Oakley P8, Ryan Haynes P9, Christopher Hall P10, Cody Matthews 11th, Chris Cowgill 12th, Ryan Sherrill 13th, Wesley Gant 14th, and Eddie Musow 15th. All right, let's do some interviews, shall we? We'll talk to our first championship contender that finished 4th in the points. Tyler Marble, Jeff Marble up here in the Fast Track TV booth. Man, you had the lead. You had a solid truck. Unfortunately, a pit stop miscue or a pit call miscue kind of did you in tonight. Explain to us what happened so we can all understand what happened out there.
I just missed pit road. Deja vu of Lucas Oil earlier this year. I mean, I don't think it would have mattered much. I got too loose there. But I don't know, 15, 25 laps in, whatever it was. That middle part of the stint, I got way too loose. But yeah, it just sucks. that I ended up doing that. Took myself out of contention, but Kyle's well deserved in there, and yeah, I'm just glad to be in the championship for it again and have had a chance for it.
Yeah, man. Kudos to you, man. Good attitude. It sucks, but you know, pit road. The pit road configuration is so weird. It's like the entry is like a whole straightaway away. It can happen. It's happened to me before. I believe in the Cup Series where you don't realize pit road's coming up so fast because where pit road entry is at this racetrack. Hate it for you. I know you're waiting for a yellow, but dude, you really put the nuts up on the dashboard. You really drove the absolute dog shit out of that truck to get your track position back. I know you were praying for a yellow. If there was going to be a yellow, that was going to be one hell of a show between all four of you guys, but it just wasn't meant to be. And man, I hate it for you. And man, go out there and go get them next year. So congratulations. You made it to championship 4 in both series. Not too many guys can say that. And all right, the floor is yours to whoever you want to give any kind of shout outs to.
Yeah, I want to shout out everybody that showed up all season long and supported the league. That means a lot. If you want to have been racing tonight, they weren't coming, so thank you for coming out, everybody. Thank iRacing iFlag for our top sponsor in the series for the second straight year. Because this is the second year of the Truck Series. Fast Eddies for the sponsoring our money program this season. We took on a Twist of the Noble and put it in the Truck Series, and it was a blast. And Kyle Knapp winning the championship. He was again well deserving and definitely one hard to beat all season, especially tonight. So go get him in the Cup Series here and see if he can pull off maybe an upset. So yeah, looking forward to it, and whatever happens, and then we'll have a good off season and go to next year.
Oh. All right, man. Well, way to never give up. Way to give it one last shot there late in the race, and just unfortunately came up short. So again, congratulations to make it to the final 4. And all right, I'll let you go, man. Hell of a job.
Thank you.
All right, let's pull up Jacob Musow. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Jacob Musow, Jeff Marble up here in the FastTrack TV booth. Man, you had a hell of a run with those leaders there. Hang on one second. All right, had to get rid of the graphic. All right, man, you ran up in the top 3 like the whole race, and hell of a battle with all them guys. Unfortunately, that last restart, one guy stayed out on older tires, kind of stacked up the field. That allowed the 12 to get away from everybody and get to that clean air. And then you have a hell of a battle with Tyler Marble doing all he can to get by you for P3 to give himself a better track position in case of a late race restart. But man, solid night by the Ford truck after a tumultuous, I actually got that word right. I can't even try it again. Anyways, having a target on your ass end most of the season, bad luck, getting run over, this, that, and the other, minding your own business. You made it to the championship 4. That's a hell of an effort right there just to get to the top 4. And you finished the season 3rd in points tonight. You ran up front all night. I guess that's all you can ask for, man. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I was struggling a little bit on the short run, but it was really fun racing with those guys because Kyle usually checks out, and I'm busy doing my business, saving tires, and I save too much tires, and it's too late in the race. So it was actually fun to race with him and Tyler there in the beginning. And I'm glad Clifton got up there at the end. I know he was having some issues with his internet or something, but glad to see he got up there, and we're battling there for a bit. But yeah, pretty bummed on that restart. I tried to cut under him on the dog leg, and I just got no room to get let back up there, and got into him there and almost destroyed my race, but I don't know how I saved it. My hands got crossed up, but I saved it. But yeah, just disappointed that there was only one truck that stayed out. I was kind of hoping like 2 trucks would stay out, so me and Kyle would be on the side of each other, and I could rip around the outside on them. But yeah, unfortunate there, and I had to battle Brandon, and it chewed up my tires. for no long run there. But yeah, all in all, the season was pretty up and down, but I'm just glad I got a couple wins under my belt to boost me into the playoffs, and then just had solid results.
Yeah, man. Kudos to you. Here and in the Cup Series, been improving in the Cup side, so I'm happy to see that. Yeah, that deal with you and Wesley Gant there, I thought for sure your night was gonna end right there. That was a hell of a save. And then shortly after that, you got right by him and just kept on trucking along and putting on the charge. Just unfortunately ran out of tires there. So, all right, man. I'd like to thank you and your brothers for sponsoring our Fast Eddie's Hot Rod Money program. If anybody out there is not familiar, we gave money. You guys gave money to the driver that had the best average finish in our 5 biggest races throughout the season. I believe it was Clifton that walked away with the $30, if my memory serves. If not, I apologize to whoever it was. But again, I'd like to thank Fast Eddie's Hot Rods out of Cato, New York, you and your brothers for putting up that money. Give these guys a little something to battle for. And it means a lot to these guys to be able to walk away with some cash. So kudos to you for that. Kudos on your top 3 finish here in the season points. And I'm done rambling, so the floor is all yours to give any thanks you want to give.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys. I love racing this truck league. I'm not very good in the cup car. Me and that thing don't gel well, but I'm like Matt Craft in the trucks. I always seem to figure these things out, and just really glad that you guys have such a great league here to run the truck series, and we were more than happy to give out the money there to sponsor some good drivers or pay out to some good drivers, and really hoping there's a truck series next year, and maybe we'll have to do that Fast A's Cash again. But yeah, I'm pretty excited how everybody drives here. Pretty clean. Just want to thank everybody for that. And yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody at Fast A's Hot Rods, Main Street Auto, and you guys for the great league and always broadcasting Wednesday nights.
All right, man. Yeah, I appreciate the kind words. A lot of work behind the scenes between me and Tyler and Brian and Tico and Cody and all that good stuff to kind of keep this thing on the rails. Sometimes we have some drama. I try to put the kibosh to the drama as quickly as I can before it festers. And it looks like it has been working on the cup side as we had decent car counts throughout the season. So, man, congratulations. Top 3, gallant effort. And we'll see you next time. I'll let you go, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right, let's get to the 51 truck. Jeremy Clifton, Jeff Marble up here in the FastTrack TV booth. Man, oh man, starting in the rear, deciding not to qualify. Kudos on, good job on your part because you're not sure about your connection issues in practice. So the guys in the race, thank you for that because I wasn't sure how it was going to go. But we didn't see you blink too much. And man, once you knew you were in the clear as far as connection, you really pressed that go pedal down as hard as you could, brought that thing up to the front. Unfortunately, ran out of time there, ran out of tires, it looks like. Your teammate Kyle wrapped it up, but that was a hell of an effort starting 13th and working your way all the way up to P2. Congratulations on that. I know you wanted to win that championship, but man, you had 7 wins, I believe, on the season. And that's nothing to sneeze at. So, man, crazy run at the end. Tyler Marble misses pit road, took himself out of contention. So basically, it was you 3 guys up there going at it. And all right, I'm done rambling. Tell me about it. How to go out there?
Yeah, no, it was fun for sure. I'm surprised I was able to finish second, honestly, but yeah, the internet stuff kind of screwed me because I literally set my computer at 9 o'clock and I got into this at 9:03. So I was like, well, at least I made it, so we'll see how it goes. And then it just kind of worked out that way was able to work my way up to second, and I was getting super loose off of, I guess it's new 3 and 4. And I started kind of figuring something out there with about 10 to go, and I knocked the lead down from 2 seconds to about 1.3, and I was just like, damn it, why didn't I figure this out 20 laps ago? But I mean, congratulations to Kyle. Can't get any better than finishing 1-2 his teammates. So, and then both of us, I think Kyle, this puts him at 7 wins and me at 6. So can't really complain about that.
Well, it was a hell of an effort. We were watching your times. Earlier in that last run, it was about 7 tenths, extended to 2 seconds. Then you got it back to around 1. I'm like, well, damn, you might be catching him. Unfortunately, just ran out of time there. I've seen lots of guys trying different grooves to try to pick up some time. It's a difficult racetrack for sure, but man, you really made it look easy out there for the most part, driving through the field, and just simply ran out of time. I know you and the 3 other guys, or the 2 other guys, were really screaming for a caution. They're late to really put on a show with maybe 10 to 15 to go. That would have been fun as hell to watch, but it just wasn't in the cards. And hey, P2, nothing to sneeze about. A lot of guys wanted to get into this championship 4. You were one of them, so congratulations on that. All right, man, the floor is yours for any kind of shout-outs.
And first and foremost, got to thank you guys for putting the league on. This has been fun. First one, I was like 36 weeks. God, that's a long-ass time. And then every Wednesday, it started to be a routine and racing with the same guys every week. And it's definitely been super enjoyable. So definitely thank you and Tyler for putting the league on for sure. Always got to thank my wife for letting me do this on Wednesday nights for 36 weeks. So, and then Glory Pole for sponsoring Kyle and I. Pretty cool for us to go 1-2, honestly, in the championship, and just a huge shout out to Kyle on the win. I wouldn't have rather lost it to anybody else, that's for sure. So.
Well, it's a hell of a commitment on your part. Yes, it is a long season. Trust me, I know. But we'll see here in a couple minutes if that commitment pays off if you walk away with an iRacing I flag. So stay tuned for that. All right, man. Congratulations, P2. And yeah, I'll let you go. Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
All right, let's get Kyle up here. Kyle Knapp, Jeff Marble up here in the FastTrack TV booth. You are the 2023 FastTrack Sim Racing Truck Series champion, presented by iRacingIFlag.com. Man, oh man, how does it feel?
It feels pretty good. I'm just glad that we got out front there on that last green flag run and kind of just set sail there and held a pretty wheel. Didn't get too loose or anything like that or too tight, and kept it up front all night.
Yes, sir. That clean air is king, that's for sure. And it seemed like whoever got their truck out there to the lead had all that advantage of clean air. Tyler Marble earlier in the race was holding you guys at bay there for a little while, and Jacob Musa was trying to battle to get to that clean air. Clifton, your teammate, said, screw the clean air. I'm just going to drive around everybody. And that was one hell of an effort by your teammate, driving from 13th up to P2. That's pretty damn good here at Phoenix. Man, you were steady all night. You were strong, fast, smooth, whatever analogy, adjective I can use. That was you. Hell of a job, man. Hit it for the 48. That's the father in me saying that. Just kind of screwed up, missed pit road entry there, as this pit road does come up quickly because it's not in the proper spot on the racetrack. He was daydreaming, missed pit road entry, gave up 11 spots on the racetrack by doing so, and I'm sure he wanted to be up there mixing it up with you guys for the top 2 there. But he did restart 12th, and he made his way up to 4th before he got overtaken by Brandon Sale there for 4th. But hell of an effort at everybody's part. I know the 3 other guys were screaming for yellows, and I know you certainly were not screaming for yellows. You wanted to stay green. Man, you were strong all season. I believe this is your 7th win. Hell of a job. Man, I got nothing. I'm done rambling. Tell us about it, or give out some shout outs, or do whatever you want to do. The floor is yours.
Yeah, the race was a blast. Yeah, I was on the radio when we all went down pit road, and I'm like, is he really staying out? As far as Tyler was, and me and him talked to each other after the race, and he hopped up there and he's like, yeah, he's like, I don't know what I was doing right there. He's like, I just blanked out and didn't pit. And once that happened, Tyler was the most concerning, because if he could get up front, he could run my line, and it'd make me really tight on entry, and I just couldn't drive the truck then after he got around me. But it was a good race once we got up front. I kind of knew I'd get out to a little bit of advantage with Wesley being on old tires, starting P1 and me starting P2. And I just wanted to make sure I got out front, got to the clean air, and then I could just run a couple quick laps, try to get out by a half second to 3/4 of a second. And then after 30 or 40 laps, I knew I would eventually start pulling away just because of how early I was backing the corners up. But it was a great race. These guys are a blast to race with. Jeremy, Brandon, Brian, all these guys, Wesley, he's one of the guys that can literally drive these trucks when they're loose as shit qualifying, and I still don't know how in the hell he does that. But great race. I got to give a shout out to you guys, FastTrack, you and Tyler, for putting this on for 36 weeks. Long, grueling season. It's a blast. All these guys are great to run with. I got to thank my teammates. Jeremy actually sponsors me. He's co-owner of Glory Pole, Maestro Classics, Alan, Wesley, Jason, all the guys at CHK Racing. It was fun. And I didn't really think when I started this season that I would be running for the championship. I figured I'd be competitive, but I didn't think I'd win it. But here we are.
Yeah, man, I knew over our winter recruiting season, when you won a bunch of races, I was like, oh boy, he's going to win a lot this year. And you did. You won quite a few races. You were fast all season. Had some ups and downs here and there, but very consistent. And man, congratulations. You're our second ever Truck Series champion. Wear that crown proudly. And yeah, this is your last chance for any kind of shout-outs before we give away that iRacing iFlag.
Yeah, once again, you guys, Jeremy, Clifton, let's see, I gotta thank my wife for letting me do this every Wednesday night except for 1 week when I decided to go to a racetrack, an actual racetrack. But yeah, my wife, my kids, you guys, my sponsors, Maestro Classics and Glory Pole, and yeah, and you guys, thanks, man.
All right.
This was really fun.
Well, I'm glad you had fun. I sort of had fun in the broadcast booth. I wish I was behind the wheel, and that may happen soon. And man, congratulations! You're a champion, and I hope it feels great. And I'm gonna go spin that wheel.
Alrighty.
All right, we're gonna get the stuff up here. Give us 1 second. We'll keep it on Kyle's truck here. All right, gentlemen, we're still alive, so don't say anything you might regret. We're gonna stream the wheel spin on Facebook, but I'm also going to share it on Discord so you guys can watch along here. I'd like to thank all you guys for showing up week in and week out. It means a lot. We actually had 70 drivers show up this year, 70 with a 7-0. But it wasn't for everybody. You guys are the hardcore guys. I appreciate it. And enough of my rambling. I'll share my screen. We'll get the wheel going here, and we'll see who wins an iRacing iFlag. I believe everybody's in here. All right, give me 1 sec.
Just one right there. Just one right here. You look so pretty as a mom.
All right, everybody. Glenn, I need you to mute your microphone if you could. Got a hot mic. Just click down on the bottom.
When you guys go to the bathroom.
Glenn, down on the bottom, you'll see the microphone on mute.
The reason I keep it in a bag is because I just don't want anything to get on it as far as the liquid.
Well, I was going to mute him, but he took off. All right. So everybody see my screen? Everybody click my name or hover your mouse over my name and then click on watch stream. Everybody there for the most part?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to get rid of this software real quick so we can see better. All right, Ty, you there?
Yeah.
All right, read the names off for me, please, from the list. Actually, I got the list right here. Hang on. All right. Holy hell, how do you spell Jeremy?
Why?
There we go. All right, Knapp. Oakley. Glenn, put your mouse over my name and watch. You can watch. Never mind. All right, so I'm on Glenn. Cody. All right. Telling Glenn to get back in here. Hang on one second. All right, everybody double check the names. There should be 15 up there, or 10. All right, well, we're going to go without him. All right, is everybody ready? This is for an iRacing iFlag. Not sure if he's going to give you a little podium stand to go with it. I have no idea. So it does come with the Glenn. Put them out. All right, put your mouse over my name and click watch stream, please.
I'm on the phone.
Hey Jeff, did I have enough starts?
That's it. Hang on.
Tyler did the work on this. Let me check.
No, you're one short. Sorry.
Yeah, you're one short. I'm looking at simracinghub.com right now.
Copy.
I still got a hot mic.
You're good. All right, here we go. Kyle Oakley, you got yourself an iRacing iFlag.
All right, Kyle.
That's Kyle.
Hell yeah, Kyle.
So
yeah.
I'll
Nice.
I'll DM you, get your address, and we'll get that going.
Cool.
All right, so guys, thanks again. Hell of a long season. Thank you guys for showing up week in and week out. It means a lot. Unfortunately, as the owner, I'd like to see more drivers just because it makes it more exciting. But I can't twist these guys' arms to show up, and I can't bribe them any more than I already did for an iRacing iFlag. But it is what it is. And yeah, that's a wrap. Congratulations, Kyle. Hell of a job. Congratulations to the guys that made it to the top 4, the championship 4. Man, we had some ups and downs, and hell of a season, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Really appreciate it. All that you do.
It was fun. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, we try. Tyler does all the artwork. It's a tedious task. Brian helps us out with some stuff there, and just yeah, I want to get behind the wheel. I'm going to get behind the wheel again. I just wasn't. I don't like the broadcasting so much.
I think well, I love your broadcast, but it'd be cool to have you behind the wheel with us.
Hell yeah!
So you are gonna do it again next year? Even see what you can recruit?
Yeah, well, to be determined. I'm not gonna quite answer that quite yet. Well, I'll get with you guys here pretty soon. I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. We'll make a decision shortly.
Alrighty. Well,
All right.
Sounds good.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to wrap up this broadcast. I'll come back and shoot the shit if you guys want. I'll be back in 1 second.
Cool.
All right, we're going to wrap it up here. Fast Track Sim Racing. Kyle Oakley won an iRacing iFlag from iRacingIFlag.com. So congratulations to him. Congratulations to Kyle Knapp, Sr., your 2023 Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series champion. A deserving champion, strong all season long. Put a beat down here late in this race, checked out, and showed his true colors as a champion. So, yeah, kudos to him. There you have it. And we'll see you guys. Thank you guys for watching week in and week out. Sorry for the delayed broadcasts, but sometimes life gets in the way. So I'm glad I was here live tonight to bring it to you guys, all the racing action. And that's it. 2023 season is a wrap. Stay tuned for news regarding next year. We'll see what we can do, see what we can gather up, see if we can't get the wheels going come February at Daytona. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Kyle Knapp, your champion here at Fast Track Sim Racing. See you guys next time.
gasket can't defend. He's got the outside line for the second spot, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around, we're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force him off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at him.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Frisch on the bottom.
Bouchard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As they're still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging.
Oh
and to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Abramitis is ahead. There's going to be a race to the line. Who